Tonight, someone yearns to feel your warmth so intensely they can no longer hide it. The angels reveal that this secret desire pulses in silence, crosses the distance, and reaches you right now. What I am about to show you is a mystery that could change the way you see love and the magnetism you still inspire. And you will only understand the full hidden truth behind this burning call if you listen to the very end. Beloved soul, this message has reached you because the celestial guardians have decided to open a portal of revelation this night. There is a fiery energy hanging in the air, and it is directly connected to you. The messengers of heaven show me that there is someone who, in silence, desires to feel your warmth in a way so intense they can no longer resist. This is not just a fleeting wish or a random thought. It is a vibrational force that pulses from this person's heart and echoes in the universe, like a call that finds a response in your soul. What I am about to share can change the way you see love and the magnetism you still exert over hearts that have never stopped beating for you. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine a gentle but steady flame burning in the center of your chest. This flame is the energy of desire, not just physical but spiritual, that someone feels for you at this very moment. The angels show me that this flame breaks through barriers of time and space, because when two souls truly connect, nothing can extinguish the spark that was lit. What this person feels is not by chance, but the result of a bond that transcends what the eyes can see. You may not be aware of it, but signs have been appearing for a while now, and they are now being confirmed. This being who resonates with your energy tries to hide what they feel, but the messengers of light reveal that it's impossible to control the heart when it yearns for something true. Perhaps you have felt a sudden shiver, an unexpected thought in the night, or even a dream that brought back vivid memories of someone special. None of this is a coincidence. These are clear signs that the universe is aligning energies and bringing to the surface a deep desire that can no longer be silenced. The warmth this person wishes to feel is not just that of your body, but of your presence, your energy, your essence. This kind of revelation is powerful because it touches directly on something we often forget: how deeply we are desired, remembered, and even silently called for. There is a soul who, right now, thinks of you as if your presence were the only thing capable of filling the void they carry. This void is spiritual and emotional, and the angels show that every thought this person directs toward you is like a flame that intensifies. The most surprising thing is that this energy is not limited to the realm of imagination. It is real, it is felt, and it is transmitted to you, even if you are not consciously aware of it. Before we continue the message, write this mantra in the comments: I attract the love that desires me now. This phrase is a spiritual key that opens a space for you to receive the energy that is coming your way. Now, continuing the message, the celestial allies reveal that this person's desire is not just physical, it is also spiritual, a yearning from soul to soul. There is a profound difference between a simple, fleeting wish and the magnetism born from the meeting of two energies that recognize each other. This recognition transcends time, and that is why this person feels an urgent need to connect with you. The angels show me that this force grows especially at night, when silence allows hidden feelings to surface without masks. It is as if their heart speaks louder in the darkness, calling for your presence. This revelation brings to light something that needs to be understood. You are not alone. The magnetism you carry is so intense that, even in silence, it awakens secret passions. The desire this person feels is not something that can be controlled by logic or reason. It is visceral, spiritual, and inevitable. The flame they feel is fueled by memories, by invisible connections, and by the mystery that surrounds your energy. It is as if the universe planted a spark in you that has become impossible to extinguish. And tonight, this desire intensifies to the point of becoming a clear message for you. The messengers of heaven reinforce: when someone desires your energy in this way, it doesn't happen by chance. It is a sign that the bond is much deeper than it seemed. This person feels they need to get closer, even if they don't yet know how. Their heart pulses with the need to be near you, to feel your warmth as if it were the answer to a restlessness they can no longer disguise. And this restlessness is so strong that it reaches you in the form of signs, intuitions, and unexplainable sensations. There is a truth here that the angels want you to understand. This desire is also a spiritual lesson. It shows that you continue to be a source of attraction, magnetism, and light. Even when you try to doubt your worth, the universe takes it upon itself to prove that you are capable of inspiring deep and intense feelings. This person, who you may not even imagine, carries within them a fire that only ignites when they think of you. This fire is both a desire and a calling, and it is becoming impossible to ignore. Imagine now the starry sky, silent, illuminated only by the distant glow of the stars. At this very moment, there is a soul looking at that same sky, thinking of you and wishing to feel your warmth. This scenario is more real than you imagine. The angels show that thoughts and feelings have creative power, and when a person desires something so intensely, that desire reverberates in the universe and reaches the other soul. This is what is happening now. You are receiving the energy of this desire, even without consciously realizing it. This is only the beginning of what the celestial guardians want to reveal to you. There is much more hidden in this connection than you imagine. This person who wants to feel your warmth tonight is not just thinking. They are being guided by greater forces to get closer, to allow themselves, to reveal themselves. The mystery is just unfolding, and soon you will understand why all this is happening exactly now, at the right time, and the perfect moment. Sweet soul, the messengers of heaven now show me an even deeper revelation about this desire that vibrates toward you. There is a restlessness that runs through this person's thoughts, and this restlessness turns into long nights, where the silence is filled with images and memories connected to you. This being cannot push away the warmth of your energy, because they feel that, in some mysterious way, you are the answer to something they have been searching for a long time. It is as if every sigh carries your name in secret, and every heartbeat is a confession of everything they never dared to say out loud. The celestial guardians reveal that, in many situations, this person has tried to ignore what they feel. They have tried to fill the void with distractions, commitments, and superficial conversations. But nothing has been enough. The desire for you presents itself as a greater force, a call that cannot be silenced. It's as if the universe is conspiring to remind them of you at every moment. Whether it's in a song that plays unexpectedly, in a perfume that awakens memories, or even in dreams that seem as real as life itself. And each memory reignites the warmth that can only be your spiritual presence touching the heart of this soul. What the angels want you to understand is that this desire is not just human, but also cosmic. It is a reflection of the need for the union of two energies that complement each other. When one soul desires to feel the warmth of another, it is not just about physical attraction, but about a search for completeness. The warmth this person desires is not only that of the body, but also of the soul, the vital energy, the vibration that only you emanate. The messengers of light show that this is what makes your energy so irreplaceable. There is something this person still doesn't understand, the reason why the desire is growing so much right now. The celestial guardians explain that their life has entered a turning point. Amidst uncertainties, past choices, and paths that did not bring fulfillment, this soul realizes they need something truer. And it is at this moment that the memory of you emerges as a flame that warms and illuminates. This warmth represents the hope of finding what they have always sought, and that is why their thoughts turn to you with such intensity. Now, before we continue this message, write in the comments 777 to make your claim. This number carries the energy of intuition and spiritual revelation. Also, if this message resonated with you, consider donating by clicking the Super Thanks button. This gesture helps us continue to bring inspiring and light-filled messages to all who need to feel the affection of the angels. The messengers of heaven want you to know that this person's desire is not superficial. There is a deep magnetism that connects the two souls, and this magnetism is felt as a fire that warms, but also burns with intensity. It is a call that repeats itself, an echo that does not fade. This person may even try to deny it, but every time they close their eyes, the warmth of your being emerges as the answer. Their heart vibrates in your direction, and the angels show me that this is only the beginning of something even stronger that is about to be revealed. The most impressive thing is that this desire has a spiritual function. It does not arise merely to provoke emotions, but also to bring learning and transformation. Desire, when true, teaches about vulnerability, surrender, and courage. This person, by feeling the need to get closer to you, is being led to confront their own fears, to tear down the walls they built around themselves, and to realize that life only finds meaning when we allow ourselves to feel intensely. This is why the celestial guardians are so present now, guiding this soul to recognize the value of what they are feeling. You may be asking yourself, why now? Why did the universe choose this moment to awaken such a powerful flame in someone? The answer lies in the alignment of energies. The messengers of heaven show that you too have gone through recent transformations, which have awakened a new strength in you, and even more evident magnetism. It is this change in your energy that caused the other soul to be drawn back, almost like iron to a magnet. None of this is a coincidence. Spirituality is showing that this is the perfect time for the revelation to come to light. Think of all the times you have felt an unexplainable restlessness, as if someone were thinking of you. Think of the moments when a memory emerged for no apparent reason, or when you felt a warmth in your chest in the middle of the night. These signs were not in vain. They were echoes of this person's desire, traveling through the invisible space between you and reaching your soul. It is as if the universe was preparing the ground for you to understand that there is a greater force at work, something that transcends logic and can only be explained by spirituality. This desire that grows every night is not just a wish, but a message. The angels want you to understand that the fact that you are so intensely remembered shows the power of your own energy. You are a source of magnetism, and that cannot be erased. The warmth this person desires is not just comfort, it is transformation. They feel that, by being in your presence, they can finally find what the world has not offered them. True connection, authentic passion, spiritual light that warms even the coldest parts of the soul. Beloved soul, the revelation that is being made now is only a prelude to what is to come. The desire that this person feels for you will become so strong that they will no longer be able to hide it. The universe is already moving invisible pieces so that, in some way, this energy manifests in your life in a clear manner. No matter how much time has passed, no matter what barriers exist, desire is a force that breaks through distances, that transcends silence, that illuminates even the most hidden hearts. And tonight, the celestial guardians ask you to open yourself to this revelation. Feel the warmth that vibrates toward you. Feel the power of being desired, remembered, and called for in silence. This energy is real, and it is only the beginning of something that can completely change your perception of love and spirituality. Being of light, the celestial guardians show me that this desire, which until now seemed silent and hidden, is beginning to gain strength and expression in the physical world. What was once just a guarded flame, hidden in the most intimate corners of a soul, is now transforming into increasingly clear signs. This person is being driven to act, as if invisible forces are pushing them in your direction. The universe is aligning circumstances, creating unexpected encounters, and awakening memories that do not allow them to move forward without thinking of you. The messengers of light reveal that desire always begins in the invisible, in thought and feeling. But it is not content to stay only there. When it grows to the point of overflowing, it seeks ways to express itself. This is why this person is becoming more and more restless, looking for ways to be close to you, to capture signs of your life, to feel that in some way, there is still space for this connection. The angels show that this restlessness is already being reflected in vivid dreams, in signs that appear during the day, and even in unexpected decisions they feel the urge to make. This movement has a very deep spiritual purpose. The celestial guardians explain that desire, when it is true and comes from the heart, is also a form of silent prayer. It is as if this soul is asking the universe for a chance, an opening, an opportunity to get close to you again. And the most beautiful thing is that this prayer is not only heard, but answered. The desire that is born in one soul reaches the other. And in this invisible meeting of energies, transformation begins. Now, before we continue the message, if you are not yet subscribed to the channel, take the opportunity to subscribe. This helps us continue to create meaningful content for you. Continuing the message, the messengers of heaven also show that this desire carries with it an energy of revelation. Until now, mystery has been the main theme. Hidden feelings, unspoken words, silences that seemed impenetrable. But the intensity that grows in their heart is breaking down these barriers. The silence begins to become unbearable. The desire, instead of diminishing, increases. And with it comes the need to break the distance, to make contact, to seek you out in some way. This is the moment when spirituality acts as a catalyst. The angels reveal that this person may appear in your life in unexpected ways. An apparently chance encounter, an unexpected message, a sign that catches your attention. None of this will be a coincidence. It will be the universe responding to the deep desire they feel and bringing to the surface what was hidden. And here is a very important detail that the celestial guardians ask you to understand. This desire is not just carnal. It comes loaded with spiritual magnetism, as if this person's soul recognizes in you something they do not find anywhere else. It is a desire that mixes attraction, longing, need, and reverence. In desiring to feel your warmth, this person also wants to feel the security, the energy, the peace, and the intensity that your presence offers. The allies of light show me that the universe is creating an energetic field of approach. This means that, more and more, this person will be reminded of you. Small signs will appear before them. Repeated names, images, songs, phrases that allude to your energy. These signs are not a result of chance, but manifestations of the desire that pulses spiritually and is attracting the two souls for a reunion. Now, there is something even more special that needs to be revealed. The angels are sending you a special sign. Your lucky number for today is 6. Write in the comments, "My lucky number is 6. I send protection to the person I love very much." If this message touched your heart, show your support by donating. Just click the Super Thanks button and help spread this message of light to other people who need it. The desire this person feels has the power to break through barriers. No matter how much time has passed, no matter if there are apparent obstacles, the truth is that the intensity of this flame is so strong that it breaks any distance. The celestial messengers show that this magnetism can be felt on both sides. This is why, at times, you feel a restlessness, a sudden warmth, a shiver in your chest. It is not just imagination. It is the energy of this desire crossing the invisible space and reaching you. The angels want you to receive this sign with affection, but also with discernment. Life does not always move at the pace we expect, but when such intense forces are at work, it is impossible to ignore them. This person is about to take steps they once feared. The silence that seemed safe is becoming too heavy, and the desire is turning into courage. This courage is fueled by one truth, that your energy is unique and irreplaceable. Sweet soul, it is important that you open yourself to this energy without fear. Being desired in this way is also a way of being valued. It is the universe showing that you are a source of magnetism and light, capable of awakening intense and transformative feelings. This revelation is not just about the other person. It is also about you. It is a reminder that your presence in this world is strong, necessary, and unforgettable. What the celestial guardians are preparing for you goes beyond imagination. This hidden desire is transforming into actions, into movements, into signs that can no longer be ignored. The universe conspires for the truth to come to light, and you will be a witness to how a soul, guided by the warmth of desire, can cross even the greatest distances to get close again. And as this revelation unfolds, know that the angels remain by your side, guiding every step, illuminating every sign, and preparing the way for you to receive what is rightfully yours. The certainty of being deeply desired and remembered, even in the deepest silences. Dear soul, the messengers of heaven show me that the desire that vibrates toward you is not just a flame of attraction, but also an invitation to healing. This person who wants to feel your warmth tonight carries within them marks from the past, unfinished memories, feelings that were never fully expressed. The magnetism they feel now is, at the same time, a search for you and a request for spiritual reconciliation with themselves. It is as if your energy is the key that opens the door of a heart that has been closed for too long. The celestial guardians reveal that desire is intense, but it is also vulnerable. It is born of longing, regret, and the need to free themselves from burdens that this soul could not release on their own. This person feels that by being close to you, they can finally find the emotional freedom they seek. It is as if your presence is the spark that illuminates and warms the darkest corners of their life. Therefore, every thought in your direction is filled with passion, but also with the hope of redemption. The universe shows that desire always comes with deep lessons. And here the lesson is clear. One cannot carry resentments or guilt for too long without the heart crying out for healing. What this person feels is the need to let go of pride, to allow themselves to be vulnerable, and to recognize that love is greater than any barrier built. In desiring to feel your warmth, they also desire to forgive, to free themselves, and to allow peace to flourish within them again. This spiritual movement is a reflection of something greater. The angels reveal that you may also be called to release old hurts. Often, we hold on to pain without realizing it, and it becomes an invisible chain that prevents us from moving forward. The energy that reaches you now is an invitation not only to be desired, but also to allow forgiveness to open a space for a new light. The desire is burning, but it is not blind. It is conscious, and knows that to flourish, it must first clean the wounds of the heart. The messengers of light say that this is the moment to practice one of the most transformative forces in the universe: forgiveness. It is not just a beautiful word, but a key capable of freeing not only the other person, but especially you. When forgiveness is given, the soul becomes lighter, and the energy of love circulates without blockages. This is why the angels ask that, at this moment, you make a simple but powerful gesture. Write in the comments a list of people, including yourself, that you would like to forgive. Visualize each of them, send love, and say, "I forgive you and I forgive myself." Feel the power of this gesture. By forgiving others and forgiving yourself, you free yourself and open doors to new paths. Beloved soul, the desire this person feels for you is true. But for it to turn into something solid, it needs to be accompanied by this liberation. It is like a river that wants to flow, but finds rocks in its path. Forgiveness is the force that removes these rocks, allowing the current to follow its course. The desire, then, ceases to be just a restless flame and transforms into an energy of union, connection, and renewed life. The celestial guardians show me a clear scene. This person, in silence remembering important moments, perhaps even mentally replaying words they did not say, gestures they did not make, choices they did not take. There is regret, there is longing, but above all there is the need for healing. And what drives them now is the deep desire to feel your energy as a balm for this pain. It's not just about passion, it's about transformation. This desire then becomes a spiritual path. It leads both of you to reflect on the power of true love, the kind that does not judge, that does not hold, that does not demand, but that frees and warms. The warmth this person wishes to feel from you is also the warmth of understanding, of acceptance, and of the possibility of starting over in peace. The angels show that this opportunity is approaching, and it will be marked by clear signs, which go beyond words and express themselves in the silent language of the heart. Sweet soul, forgiveness does not mean forgetting what happened, but choosing not to let it weigh on your life anymore. It is a gift you offer first to yourself, and when you forgive, you open up space for the energy of desire and love to arrive cleanly, without interference. The celestial guardians say that what is about to happen in your life is like an emotional rebirth, where old wounds will be healed and new possibilities will flourish. This person's desire is like a bridge. On one side, there is the past, with its pains, regrets, and silences. On the other side, there is the future, full of possibilities for light, connection, and intensity. What allows you to cross this bridge is precisely forgiveness. When you and this person allow yourselves this healing, the desire ceases to be just a hidden cry and becomes an experience of fullness. Imagine for a moment that this desire is not just a loose force in the universe, but a flame guided by the hand of the angels. It illuminates paths, warms hearts, and shows that even after so much time, it is still possible to feel again. This is the gift that spirituality is giving you now. The chance to realize that true love does not fade. It only transforms and shines again when it finds space in a clean and open heart. The messengers of light ask you to embrace this message as an opportunity. Allow yourself to feel the magnetism of this desire, but also use it as fuel to release resentments that no longer serve you. Life is offering you a gift, and the angels are by your side to ensure that this gift brings more light than ever before. Tonight, while a soul desires to feel your warmth, you hold the key to transforming not only their life, but also your own. This key is forgiveness, and when used, it opens doors you didn't even know were closed. The universe is ready to surprise you, and the celestial guardians confirm. The flame that was lit never went out. It was just waiting for the right moment to shine again. Sweet soul, the celestial guardians show that something extraordinary is happening at this very moment in your spiritual life. The desire that pulses in your direction, mixed with the energy of forgiveness that you have released, is generating a field of renewal. It is as if a new phase is being born, illuminated by a glow that did not come from outside, but from within you. This transformation begins in the invisible, in thoughts and feelings, and soon manifests in concrete signs, revealing that your love and spiritual life are being guided toward an unexpected turning point. The messengers of heaven reveal that when forgiveness meets desire, a portal opens. This portal is one of healing and also of rebirth. What was stagnant begins to move. What seemed distant begins to get closer. What seemed impossible begins to take shape. The universe works like this. It takes what seemed like just a sigh, and transforms it into a powerful movement that can change destinies. This person's desire for you is no longer a secret kept only in the silence of the night. It now becomes an engine of transformation, both for that soul and for you. This new energy has a profound impact. It is as if a part of you that was dormant is awakened again. You realize that you are still capable of inspiring, of attracting, of setting hearts on fire. And this realization generates an irresistible magnetism. The celestial guardians show that this magnetism is not limited to just one specific person. It spreads like light, illuminating your aura and attracting opportunities, encounters, and situations that reflect this renewed glow. When you allow yourself to feel that you are desired, the universe responds by amplifying this desire in all areas of your life. The angels reveal that this transformation will be accompanied by clear signs. You may notice coincidences that seem too improbable to be just chance. Messages that arrive at the right time, unexpected encounters, dreams so real that they seem like memories. Every detail will be a confirmation that this renewed energy is at work in your life. It is the universe saying that the warmth you transmit is a gift not only for one specific soul, but for all the connections that cross your path. This phase of rebirth also brings a lesson. It is never too late to feel again. Never too late to live love with intensity. Often, the world tries to convince us that certain phases of life are times to fade, to become invisible, to no longer expect great surprises. But the celestial guardians contradict this illusion. They show that right now your energy is stronger, more mature, and more magnetic. The desire you awaken in others is proof of this. Your light is still alive, and it only grows when you recognize it. The person who wants to feel your warmth tonight feels this rebirth as an inescapable truth. Their heart pulses with the certainty that they need to get closer, that they can no longer deny the intensity of this bond. But in addition, the universe is using this desire to prove to you that your love and spiritual life are entering a cycle of abundance. What seemed stagnant moves. What seemed lost is found again. What seemed extinguished shines again. At this moment, it is important that you align your energy with this movement of the universe. The messengers of heaven ask you to allow yourself to believe, to open your heart, to trust that you are being guided towards something magnificent. It is no coincidence that you are hearing this message now. It is because the transformation has already begun, and you are an active part of it. This person's desire is just a reflection of what you are already vibrating. Magnetism, intensity, love, and spiritual warmth. The universe has mysterious but always accurate ways of acting. It shows that the flame that was rekindled within you is also an invitation to explore your own energy more consciously. This means that, in addition to attracting this person's desire, you will also attract new opportunities to live experiences that will bring joy, intensity, and growth. You are at a point where the past no longer defines your future. What defines it now is the strength of your energy, and it is shining like never before. The angels say that this phase can be compared to a spiritual spring. After a long winter, marked by silences, distances, or even doubts, the flowers begin to bloom again. This blooming is a reflection of what you have allowed to happen, by releasing forgiveness and by accepting being desired. Now, each petal that opens symbolizes a new possibility to feel, live, and love. This rebirth also brings a call. Take care of your energy with affection. Allow yourself to believe that you are worthy of being desired, loved, and admired. Feed your flame with positive thoughts, with acts of self-love, with confidence in your worth. When you do this, the universe responds by bringing more reasons to confirm that you are special. This person's desire for you is just one of many signs that your energy remains irresistible and magnetic. Beloved soul, the celestial guardians also ask you to see this movement, not just as something that comes from outside, but as a revelation of your own inner self. The desire you inspire is a reflection of the strength that exists within you. The warmth this person wants to feel is the same energy that can warm every aspect of your life: relationships, purpose, spirituality, self-love. It is a cycle that begins in you and spreads to everything you touch. As you receive this message, realize that you are not alone in this process. The angels are guiding every detail, illuminating every step, preparing every encounter. They want you to know that there is no limit to what you can still live. This person's desire is just a sign that you still have much to experience, discover, and celebrate. This new phase will be marked by intensity, passion, and above all, by authenticity. You will not have to pretend. You will not have to hide. You will not have to accept less than you deserve. The universe is bringing to you experiences that correspond to the glow you emanate. And this glow only grows with each revelation, each desire you awaken, each sign that confirms. Your light remains alive and powerful. Being of light, allow yourself to believe in the power of this rebirth. What is about to happen in your life is greater than you imagine. You are being prepared to live something that will surprise you, something that will warm your soul in a way you haven't felt for a long time. The celestial guardians confirm. The flame never went out. It was just waiting for the right moment to illuminate your path again. Illuminated soul, the messengers of heaven show that the desire that has been reborn and warms hearts is not just an intimate sign between you and one specific person. This energy is so powerful that it begins to expand, radiating light beyond individual boundaries. When the universe rekindles a flame, it never does so just to warm one heart. It does so for that fire to illuminate other paths. Desire therefore transforms into sharing. It becomes an invitation for you to carry this energy of warmth and magnetism to those who most need to feel hope, confidence, and true love. The celestial guardians explain that everything in life is connected. The magnetism this person feels for you is also a reflection of the strength you have to inspire other souls. The desired warmth is not just that of intimacy, but the warmth of your presence, which transmits security, affection, and inspiration. It is this warmth that, when expanded, can touch lives in ways you may never have imagined. You are a beacon, and now spirituality asks that this beacon illuminate far beyond your own story. This movement of expansion is profound. It shows that desire can be a bridge between the intimate and the collective. What begins as a secret flame in someone's heart becomes a bonfire that warms many souls. The angels want you to understand that the magnetism you awaken is not limited. It can generate waves of transformation. A word of yours, a gesture of yours, a simple presence can be the spark that changes the life of someone who was in darkness. This is the true power of spiritual desire. It becomes love in motion. Now leave a comment with a prayer for your guardian angel. This act is not just symbolic. It is a way to strengthen the energy that is already expanding. The messengers of light show that, at this moment, you are called to be a channel of love, a channel of magnetism, a channel of transformation. The same energy that makes a soul desire to feel your warmth is the energy that can heal someone who suffers in silence, that can lift someone who has lost their strength, that can inspire someone who thinks they are no longer seen. This is why the celestial guardians insist, share this energy, do not keep it just for yourself. When you expand the love you receive, the universe multiplies it. It is like a spiritual law. What you give returns to you in even greater intensity. If you offer light, you receive light. If you share warmth, you feel even warmer. If you spread hope, you reap even more reasons to believe. And this is what the universe desires for you, a full, illuminated life in which the magnetism of your being not only attracts, but also multiplies in blessings. This phase is also a reminder that life gains meaning when it connects. The desire this person feels for you is a call for connection. And now this call echoes beyond romance, reaching spirituality in its entirety. The angels want you to see yourself as part of a great network, where every gesture, every word, every vibration has an impact. You are an essential piece in this movement of collective healing. Beloved soul, the celestial guardians show that there is something even more beautiful in this process. When you open yourself to share your light, the intensity of desire in your life increases. It is as if the universe is saying, you are ready for more. And more comes, more love, more encounters, more experiences that will warm your heart. This cycle is self-sustaining. The more you give, the more you receive. Imagine this energy as a flame in your hands. It starts small, representing this person's secret desire. But when you blow on it, nurturing and feeding it, that flame grows. Soon it becomes a bonfire that can warm many on a cold night. This bonfire is the symbol of your energy now, expansive, magnetic, irresistible. You are not just the object of desire, you are a source of inspiration. The messengers of heaven reinforce that this is one of the greatest gifts you can experience. Being remembered, being desired, being sought after is wonderful. But even more magnificent is realizing that this energy can transform lives. The warmth someone desires from you is also the warmth you can offer to the world. And in doing so, you leave a legacy of light that goes far beyond your own story. This movement also brings a message of spiritual responsibility. The energy you carry is powerful, and therefore it must be used with consciousness. Use your magnetism to build, to inspire, to welcome. Desire does not have to be seen only as something intimate, but as a tool for awakening. It shows that you are capable of touching deeply, of moving hearts, of being remembered with intensity. This consciousness brings spiritual maturity and strengthens your purpose. Sweet soul, the celestial guardians show that the future that is opening before you is radiant. You are entering a phase where you will be constantly reminded that you are desired, valued, and important. This cycle of expansion will not be brief, because the universe has already set forces in motion that can no longer be interrupted. Desire has become love, love has become light, and light will become a legacy. And while this happens, don't forget, you remain the center of a burning desire, which tonight cries out to feel your warmth. This person feels your absence as a flame that needs to be filled. But what the angels want you to understand is that, in addition to this intimate connection, you are called to radiate everything you receive. The warmth that warms you must warm the world, because only then does it fulfill its complete purpose. The celestial allies confirm, this is the time to believe in your strength, to trust in the magnetism that pulses in your life, and to assume the role the universe has given you, that of inspiring, healing, and expanding love. The secret desire that one soul feels for you is just the beginning. The destiny that unfolds from it is too magnificent to be contained. Beloved soul, the celestial guardians ask me that, at this moment you take a deep breath and open your heart to receive the final revelation of this message. From the beginning, you have been led to understand that there is someone who wants to feel your warmth tonight. This person not only thinks of you, but vibrates toward you with intensity, crying out in the silence of their own heart for something they can no longer ignore. Now, the messengers of heaven show why this desire grows so powerfully and why it reaches you at this exact moment. The truth is that this desire is a reflection of your own light. This person feels magnetism for you because your energy is expanding, because your soul is in tune with a greater purpose. The universe uses desire as a mirror. It shows you that you are still capable of awakening secret passions, intense longing, and deep feelings. No matter how much time has passed, no matter how many experiences you have already lived, your presence continues to be a beacon that attracts hearts, and now that beacon is brighter than ever. The messengers of light reveal that this person wants to feel your warmth because their soul recognizes in you something the world could not give them: completeness. It is a desire born of a spiritual longing, as if you were pieces of the same puzzle that, even distant, still know they belong to each other. This magnetism is so strong that it breaks through silence, time, and even the barriers of reason. It is a calling of the soul, and the celestial guardians confirm that this calling can no longer be ignored. At this point of the revelation, it is important that you understand the true meaning of this desire. It is not just physical, although it also manifests in the desire to feel your presence, your touch, your warmth. It is also spiritual, because it represents the search of two energies for reunion, for connection, and for peace. Desire is, at the same time, a flame and a cure. It warms but also frees. It attracts but also teaches. It shows that life always offers us the chance to feel again, to love again, to believe again. The celestial guardians want you to know that, at this exact instant, this person is being moved by signs that bring them closer to you. It may be a memory that won't go away, a dream that insists on returning, or even a sudden impulse to seek out your energy in some way. These signs are not a coincidence. They are the universe saying that the time of waiting is over, and that desire needs to transform into something more visible, more palpable. And here is the deepest revelation. You are not just the object of desire. You are the universe's own answer for this soul. In wanting to feel your warmth, this person is recognizing in you what they have always sought: light, magnetism, intensity. And the angels ask you to embrace this with confidence, because nothing happens without a purpose. This revelation came to you today because your life is about to receive a transformation. Sweet soul, realize that everything that has been shown so far was a preparation. First, for you to understand the power of desire. Then, for you to understand the importance of forgiveness and liberation. Next, for you to see the rebirth that happens when we accept our own strength. And now, in this final revelation, for you to feel ready to welcome the magnetism that is opening before you. The desire this person feels is the beginning of a new phase, where your energy will be recognized, celebrated, and reciprocated even more intensely. The messengers of heaven show that this moment is special, because the desire will not remain just in the invisible. It is already taking shape. Prepare to feel this energy approaching in unexpected ways, to receive signs that will confirm what has already been said. to experience encounters that will seem guided by the very hand of the angels. You are about to witness how the universe responds when two souls are ready to reunite. This is the time of revelation, the time when you are not only desired in silence, but begin to feel that desire transforming into presence, into gesture, into action. The universe is moving invisible pieces for this to happen, and the celestial guardians confirm it is not an illusion, it is not imagination. It is real, it is true, and it is happening now. Beloved soul, embrace this message with faith and joy. The warmth this person desires from you is only a reflection of the warmth you are capable of radiating to the world. You are light, you are magnetism, you are a source of love. And the universe has decided that now is the time for you to receive this confirmation. Feel your soul desired, remembered, sought after, because you are all this and much more. If this message resonated with you and your situation, write in the comments, "I receive the warmth of the angel's desire in my life." If you liked this message, subscribe to the channel to continue receiving messages of light. The angels thank you for watching and await you in the next video.